Afternoon to all of you.
Afternoon, sir.
Do you have your lunch?
No, sir.
No. Why? Why lunch is not our lunch time is given and you will go for lunch for the next class time, isn't it? You see, today we are coming to a new lesson that is also about you. I don't know, this CBSE has written each and every lesson about my children. That means I think CBSE loves us very much. And CBSE loves us very much. That is why CBSE is writing lessons about us. The whole world is studying about my children, you people. This lesson is also about you. You means, okay. So the 100 dresses part 1, page number 63. 100 dresses. Please switch on the videos. So this lesson is written by this story is written by Elsor Esther. This is based on a Polish, not shoe polish, Poland, based on the background of Poland. The story is about 3 students. Story is about 3 students. I do not want to make an introduction to the story because it is our story. No need of introduction. No need of introduction. On the way, we will see how we are or how we were once upon a time. Now we are very good. Now we are excellent students. But once upon a time, Ashik, once upon a time, years before, 2-3 years before, maybe when we were in class 5 or 6, we were little bit very good, isn't it? You see, little bit very good. Why? How did I say? Little bit very good. What is this one? Look at me. What is this one? Prajot? Little bit very good. What is this one? This is single inverted comma. You see? Single inverted comma is written. And very good is written with a single inverted comma. What does it mean? It is not very good. Opposite meaning. Clear now? That is why I told you when you attend my class, you have to look at me. My finger will go like this. And you will think that Joshi sir told it is very good, oh, very good, very good. But I kept 2 devil's horns on right and left. Devil's horn, the presence of the devil's horn make the good thing the worst one. Clear now? Vishnu Priya, clear one? When there is a very good, 2 devil's horns are standing on right and left. The presence of the devil makes the good the worst. So when we write very good in devil's brackets, the very good will become the worst. Okay, very bad. Okay, now let us come. Sorry. Today, Monday. Today is Monday. Today, Monday, Wanda Petronsky, a Polish name, Wanda Petronsky was not in her seat. There will be many Wandas here. There will be many Wandas. In the course of time, we will see who is a Wanda. Wanda Petronsky, underline the word. Wanda Petronsky was not in her seat. It is about a classroom. It is about a classroom. But nobody, not even Peggy and Madeline, underline, Peggy and Madeline two other students. Now you have come across three students. Wanda Petronsky, Peggy, and Madeline. You see, before Euro Cup, before Copa, before one day international crickets, people make bets, isn't it? How many of you have made bet for Argentina? How many have made for Brazil? Johan, you are supporting Brazil, isn't it? Neymar. Neymar is lost, isn't it? So, people are making bets. Try for a chance. Try for a chance. Let us make a trial here. I have told three people, Wanda Petronsky, Madeline, and Peggy. You may choose one name. All these are girls. Boys can also choose the girl's name. No problem. Choose one name in your mind. Don't tell me. Arjun, choose one. Whom you want? Which name you want? Wanda, Peggy, Madeline. Tell me, which name you want? Or luck?
Wanda.
He selected Wanda. Each one must select one person. Adidev, whom you want? Peggy. Yes. Then, Melvin, whom do you want?
Madeline.
Maggie. Yes. Savio, whom do you want?
Sir, Madeline.
Madeline, a longer name. Prajod, whom do you want? Wanda. Ashik? Peggy. Haynes Steve, whom do you want?
Wanda.
Okay, keep it in your mind. Others also, please. Lolita, whom do you want? Make a choice. Wanda. Oh, many major parties for Wanda. Let us see. Argentina's. Okay. Let us see. All of you select one name. Let us see our luck. And so you are that character in the story. Okay. Choose one person and be in the class bearing that character. We are going to see the character of Wanda, Peggy, and Madeline. Okay. But nobody, not even Peggy and Madeline, the girls who started all the fun, noticed her absence. So the notorious people were Peggy and Madeline. Clear now? The notorious people were Peggy and Madeline. They create all the problems in the class. You may think sometimes 1 or 2 years before we were creating all the problems in the class, isn't it? Jumping from one corner to the other corner, running from one desk to the other desk, isn't it? You just remember your class 7 and 8. How were you?
Yes, sir.
So here Peggy and Madeline were creating all the problems in the class. Even such people did not notice the absence of Wanda Petronsky. That means Wanda was an unwanted fellow in the classroom. Wanda Petronsky was an unnoticed student of the class. Nobody gave importance to Wanda Petronsky. Now itself you understood who is Wanda, who is Peggy, who is Madeline. Usually Wanda sat in the seat. Next to the last seat in the last row in room number 30. So Wanda's seat is at the last seat. Their class is in room number 13. Underline MCQs, MCQs. Room number 13. Vanda was sitting at the back bench, and the bullies of the class sit at the back bench. Those who study very well, they will try to sit in the first bench always. I studied in my school days, always I sat on the first bench. I was very excellent in my studies. I got always very good marks. Very good marks. I won't tell my percentage. I was very excellent very excellent marks in studies. I always sat in the first bench always. Even now I have got very poor marks also. Here, Vanda Petronsky sat at the last bench where the bullies sat. She sat in the corner of the room where the rough boys, bullies, rough boys who did not make good marks sat. The students who created all the problems in the class, the students who do not study well, the students who did not get good marks, the students who always fail in all the subjects. That is also a capacity, isn't it? To fail all subjects in all exams. Can you be Afsana? Can you fail all subjects in all exams? Periodic 1, 2, 3, half yearly, annual exam, all subjects, all time failure. That is also very difficult. Am I right? Luckily, you may pass one subject at least. So here, backbenchers were not at all interested in studies. And with those people, Vanda was sitting. She was sitting at the corner of the classroom where there was most scuffling, jerking, scuffling of feet, jerking, making sound with moving the feet. That is scuffling. Most roars of laughter. Children make laughter from the back seat when anything funny was said, and most mud and dirt on the floor. You see, the author gives a physical appearance of the classroom. At the back benches, the naughty boys sit. Melvin, cap is all right, Melvin. Very good, very good. Okay. Your head is also very good. Okay. So, at the back bench, naughty boys sit. And their shoes and sandals were packed with mud. When they come to the class, they jerk, they move their shoes, they move their sandals, and all the mud and sand will be on the floor. The floor is dirty. Students are dirty. Students are naughty. The place is also dirty. Clear now? And our Vanda Petronsky was sitting with them. Poor girl, poor girl. Those who have chosen Vanda Petronsky, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. She is a poor girl, poor girl. Vanda did not sit there because she was rough and noisy. On the contrary, she was quiet and rarely said nothing at all. You see, Vanda sit there not because she was rough. You see, she did not sit there because she was rough and noisy. She sat there with the people who were rough, but she was not rough. She was not noisy. On the contrary, she was, underlined, on the contrary, she was very quiet. She was very quiet and rarely said anything at all. So she was very quiet, very polite, very silent. If you ask 10 times, then only she will tell an answer. A very poor girl, very poor girl. She was very quiet and rarely said anything. And nobody had ever heard her laugh out loud. Nobody heard. When these rough boys make a sound from the back of the class, you never hear a little sound from the mouth of Vanda. And nobody had ever heard her laugh out loud. Sometimes she twisted her mouth into a crooked sort of smile, but that was all. Sometimes she may twist her lips. Sorry. She may twist her lips in order to show aversion to these boys and their sounds. So, when Vanda doesn't like the sound of the naughty boys, she won't speak anything. But she may show her resistance. She may show her disapproval with her lips. By twisting the lips, she may show her disapproval or dislike. Nobody knew exactly why Vanda sat in that seat, unless it was because she came all the way from Boggins Heights, underline. Came all the way from Boggins Heights. And her feet were usually caked with dry mud, filled with, packed with, attached with, pasted with, all this meaning. Clear now? You see, look at Vanda Petronsky, a poor girl, always was sitting at the back benches together with the naughty boys of the class. She sat there not because she was naughty. She was, on the contrary, she was a silent, polite, calm, quiet girl. So, why such a girl is always sitting at the back bench? What is the reason? There is no such kind of reason to think. But there is only one reason we can see. What is that? She is coming from Boggins Heights. Note it, note it. She is Aditya, Krishna. She is coming from Boggins Heights. Boggins Heights is a particular name of a place. It is a particular name of a place. It is a particular name of a colony where poor people of the area live. Where the poor people of the area live. Attend. When we hear certain location, when we hear the name of certain lanes or colonies, we will be able to know. People think that there the people are like that. Clear now? You see, I will tell you certain examples. As a common man I speak. Okay, I am representing the common man in the society. Ordinary people. I am an ordinary man. According to our thinking, once upon a time, you might have heard about near Trichur, there is one Shobha city. Have you heard of it? Shobha city.
Yes, sir.
When Shobha city was built up, very rich people went there and got the flat. Am I right? Very rich people went there and acquired flats there in Shobha city. So when we say people living at Shobha city, by that word itself, what does it mean? People are highly rich. Am I right? So the term Shobha city represents the area where highly rich people live. Now, we hear about many malls. Am I right? Many malls. Which type of people go to mall? Normally, who have education and money. Am I right? Normal, ordinary people won't go to mall. They will go to nearby supermarket. Am I right? People go to the malls are somewhat rich people. Now, another example I tell you. There is a colony where all the houses are roofed with tiles. Tiled house. Not concrete walls. Tiled house. Old weed. Clear? If those houses are made of tiles, what we think, what kind of people they would be? Generally. Low income, poor people, isn't it? If they have little money, they would have changed the tile into concrete roof. What I mean is that when we tell about a particular name of a place, from that itself, you see, students of Dr. Raju Davis International School. Oh, I am holding my collar. I am learning in a very good school. Clear now? I do not want to say other schools. I do not want to compare. Okay, so the name, in this way, when we hear Boggins Heights, it has a background. It is a colony. It is a place where the very poor people live. It is a residential area of the poorest people of the society. Clear now? The poorest people of the society will have muddy road. You look at your house. You are all around, the surroundings are tiled, isn't it? Your surroundings are tiled. You won't touch the soil. You won't touch the soil when you get out of your house. From the veranda, you are getting into the car. Poor people, all around their muddy water, muddy land. They may not have chappal. They may not have sandal. They may not have shoes. Even though they have chappal, even though they have chappals, even though they have sandals, even though they have shoes, the bottom side of their shoes will be pasted with mud. And our Wanda Petronsky is coming from Boggins Heights with one truck mud under her shoes. So she might have thought, if I sit in the first bench, slowly this mud will be fallen on the floor and the class will be dirty. So because of her simple heart and mind, she went to the back benches. Clear now? Clear now? This much I explained in order to assess the mind of Wanda Petronsky. You should get a picture how Wanda Petronsky was. That may be the reason why Wanda Petronsky went to the back seats. You see, because she came all the way from Boggins Heights, and her feet were usually caked, filled, pasted with dry mud. But no one really thought much about Wanda Petronsky. Nobody thought about Wanda Petronsky. Avasana, are you here? Okay. Once she sat in the corner of the classroom. Are you Wanda? Avasana, don't go to Australia. Don't go to Qatar. Be here in the classroom. Without the ticket, people are going out. I don't like going without the ticket. Get a flight ticket, then you go to Dubai. Huh? Okay. The time when they thought about, put a comma there, thought about, Wanda was outside of school hours. Wanda was not there, she was standing outside. At noon time, when they were coming back to school, or in the morning, early before school began, when the groups of 2 or 3 or even more would be talking and laughing on their way to the school yard. So they don't think about Wanda Petronsky. They think about Wanda Petronsky sometimes during the lunch hours or before the class in such a way. So that means Wanda Petronsky was not a girl of much importance. That is why her absence was not noticed by anybody else. Then sometimes they waited for Wanda to have fun with her. Underline. They waited for Wanda for purpose to make fun with her. Who they here means mainly Peggy and Madeline. So before coming to the school, they wait for Wanda. You see, Wanda is coming from Kundur. You are coming from Mala. And you wait there at the Plavinmuri junction, waiting for Vanda Petronsky. Not because she was your friend, but you want to walk with her from Plavinmuri to school. On the way, you want to make fun of her. You want to make a joke on her. You want to laugh at her. Because you are rich, you are you have high profile, and Wanda is a poor girl. She speaks nothing. So, Peggy and Madeline waited on the road for Wanda. The next day, Wanda was not in the school either. So today, nobody thought about her. And next day, today is Monday. First line, today is Monday. Next day, tomorrow, Tuesday, Wanda was absent. So there are many such Wandas here in our class. Those who are not present in the class are Wandas. Clear now? That is why I told you this lesson is about us. There will be many Wandas in the class. But on Wednesday, Monday, nobody noticed her. Tuesday, Wanda did not come to the class. On Wednesday, Peggy and Maddie is the short form of Madeline. Peggy and Maddie, who sat down friend with other children who got good marks and who did not track in a whole lot of mud, did notice that Wanda was not there. So, on Wednesday, Peggy and Maddie sat on the first line of the class where good students are sitting, those who get very good marks, 98, 97, 99, 100, above 90, A plus 1, A1. They are sitting on the first line, and Maddie and Peggy sat with them. And what is the quality of these students? They don't carry mud on their shoes, you see. They enter the car from their sit out, then they get down in the school itself. So they don't touch the muddy road. Their shoes without mud. You see the difference? How the author differentiated? Vanda Petronsky comes from Boggin Heights with pasted, caked with mud. Maddie and Peggy, who were very good at studies, who were rich people, they came and sat on the first bench. And why? They did not carry mud on their shoes. On Wednesday, they noticed Rifa, they noticed the absence of Vanda. Okay, the rest we will see in the next class. Okay, thank you.